My name is Eric Williams. I am the managing attorney of the economic equity practice of the Detroit Justice Center. Our job is to help people overcome burdens and existing obstacles to participating in our economic system, and also create alternatives to our current economic system that allows individuals and communities to fulfill their full potential. So I was kind of familiar with the history of Community Land Trust already. So we're in one of the greenhouses for the Detroit Cultivator Community Land Trust over on the near east side of Detroit. The Detroit Cultivator Community Land Trust is a project of Oakland Avenue Urban Farms and North End Christian Community Development Corporation. So we're in the process of sort of transferring lots. At the moment, there are 30 or so lots and maybe 8 or 9 structures that are currently in the land trust. And so the land trust is contiguous, so it's all in this neighborhood over here. I think community land trusts can stabilize neighborhoods, create real affordable housing, and most importantly, give communities control over the type of development that happens within their borders. And I think that's really important, that people feel like they're empowered, have some role in how the place they live and raise their children and work develops and grows. It's kind of important people realize that community land trusts actually grew out of the black farmers movement in the South. Actually, it was a way that black farmers who were having trouble getting land, owning land, finding a place to sell their produce, it was a way that they addressed those issues, right? So it actually has its roots in the civil rights movement, and I think if people understood more about that, they would understand its relevance to the way development is playing out in the United States, and in Detroit in particular these days. So it's the idea is beginning to catch on. I'm getting a lot of people who are interested in it simply because there's so many communities, neighborhoods with vacant homes or open lots that are being snapped up by speculators. There's a lot of development that's happening in the city right now, but you can tell by the pricing of it that it's not being done with the idea it will be filled with people who currently live in that area, right? So you're beginning to see a lot more movement. The natural evolution of that is commercial development accompanying the affordable housing, because when you think of a vibrant community, you think of one with a vibrant commercial corridor. So that's going to be a very important part of it. The advantage of that is not only keeping it affordable, but also being able to prioritize businesses and entrepreneurs that are from the community, being able to limit the number of extractive businesses that end up in a neighborhood. The idea of a community land trust is that because it's owned by the people and they run it, you'll see a lot more initiatives that include things like more responsible water usage, right? You're talking about, green and gray water, infrastructure that actually makes sense. You'll see sustainability. You'll see communities that are built to be inclusive with regard to age and mobility, the things that people actually want, where the development is driven by the people of the community as opposed to outsiders who are, they have their economic interest primarily at heart. You'll see places for community and neighborhood entrepreneurs to actually start up brick and mortars. You'll see more community kitchens. You'll see open spaces, and you'll see people be able to live in a community, for their life if they want to. The fact that they get older or their kids move away doesn't necessarily mean that they have to move off, out of land trust housing. So that, I mean, that's what we want to see. We want to see people have a reason to live in their community and work in their community and thrive in their community and be able to support that as much as possible.
Be sure to subscribe to Solutionaries to see all our latest videos right here on YouTube.